I'm a little bit worried about this coming off with the adhesive that it came with, so I need to get to an auto part store, and try and find some super adhesive. Welcome everybody to another video. This one here is a little bit of a gripe video and a video to show you guys that there's nothing to be afraid of in the future, or maybe there is. So this morning I was charging my car to get out here and do some gig work, and in the middle of charging I was watching my infotainment center and watching YouTube videos. Somebody, I forget the name of the channel, and I'm sorry if I did, that I forgot it, but brought up a couple good points. When let's say you drive a Jeep Cherokee or a Chevy or a Nissan or a gas powered or diesel powered car, if that car catches on fire, the fire truck shows up, puts it out, tows it away, whatever. You claiming you're on your insurance policy, just normal stuff. But if an EV catches on fire, the fire truck shows up, then the news cameras show up, helicopters show up. It's crazy. It's like, I forget what he called it. It was selective something. And it was something like 52 cars can catch on fire, gas-powered cars. One EV catches on fire. And I think that's the ratio of how it works. EVs don't catch on fire as often as gas-powered or diesel cars do. But the gas-powered and diesel cars never get any attention. But that one EV gets all the attention. And it started getting me thinking, what about full self-driving? Almost all cars on the road, all modern cars, have some sort of assisted driving feature in their car. It's like lane assist. You press a button on your steering wheel and the car keeps you in your lane. And a lot of cars also, and that's part of your cruise control package. And then a lot of cars, along with the lane assist in their cruise control package, also have avoidance. So if a car stops in front of you, your car will stop because of the sensors in the front of the car. But it's not full self-driving. And a lot of YouTubers out there and a lot of the news media, they will test out full self-driving. They'll say they're testing out full self-driving. They consider assisted driving full self-driving, and it's not. They're two totally different things. And I'm going to show you that in just a minute. But if a lot of these people that go, okay, we're going to put up a fake wall, Wile E. Coyote style, and we're going to see if the car stops before it gets to it in full self-driving. They do it, it rips through the paper of the scenery and says, full self-driving, it didn't work, it didn't stop. Well, they weren't in full self-driving mode. They were in assisted driving mode, which isn't going to stop. It doesn't use all the same sensors and cameras that the other cars do that have full self-driving. It does recognize cars and sometimes people if you're just assisted driving. So if a child runs on the road, assisted driving may stop for that. But it doesn't recognize in the computer exactly everything. It doesn't know if someone has like a printed image of mountains, or the road continuing on through it. It doesn't know if it's real or not because the computer isn't telling to. It's not meant to. It's meant to assist. You're on the interstate driving. Okay, you hit that button and it keeps your lane. And if cars stop in front of you, your car slows down and stops. That's what that's meant for. Full self-driving, on the other hand, is I type in an address. I don't have to do nothing. I can just sit here and the car will take me to that address. But these YouTube videos show something different. They're getting the public to believe that they're using full self-driving when they're not. So today, I have to go find an auto parts store. I'm going to pull up on the computer an auto parts store, and I'm just going to let the car drive there. I'm going to pick the closest one. But this is a good road to test on and show you guys that it actually does work and it works fairly well. For those of you that come to Central Florida or who have been to Central Florida, know that I-4 is one of the worst roads in the United States, and 192 is one of the busiest roads, just due to the fact you can take it down Universal Studios and SeaWorld's that way. Walt Disney World is right over here, so you get all this congested tourism here, and it's not. It's a cluster. That's all I gotta say. Right now it's Sunday morning, so it's not too bad, but there is traffic out there. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up Full Self-Driving, type in whatever auto parts store is the closest. I'm just going to stay parked in the parking lot here. I'm going to activate it, have the car back out, go to the stop sign, turn, wait for traffic, merge, and take me to the store, and hopefully find a parking spot. I'm really hoping the car will find a parking spot, but you never know. It's not all the way perfect yet, but it's fairly close. Anyway, let's test this out. I hate videos that drag on too long, like mine. Okay, to start this portion, I'm going to actually hold the camera by hand, and I'm going to use my other camera mounted in my center console here, aiming so you guys can see. I don't know if you'll be able to see the road or not. You may be able to. I haven't thought that far ahead. But first, we're going to go ahead and type in, or I'm not even going to type. I'm just going to talk to the car. Nearest auto parts store. AutoZone is 3 miles away on Osceola, and they are open. The one 0.8 miles does not open until 9. And yeah, let's pick that one. It doesn't open till 9. We got 12 minutes or so to get there, so let's pick that one. Okay, so we are set. All I have to do is touch that button and the car will take off. I would hook the camera up here to the glass, but due to the fact I live in Florida, I got it covered up here to keep the sun from beating in. So you guys know what it's like. The air conditioner works too hard if I don't have protection up here. So I'm just gonna set it down here on the center console. So I'm really hoping I can get some views out the front window while you guys can monitor the camera screen. We'll see, or not the camera screen, but the computer screen. We'll see. Faux leather, it doesn't stick. But I will hold this. I'm just gonna hold it like this. Anyway, let's head on down the road. Okay, here we go. I am pressing the button. It's calculating.
Now turn left onto West Erlo Brunson Memorial Highway.
Let's hit activate, hold the Full Self-Driving, and here we go. The wheel is turning. This video should not drag on too long. It's only 0.8 miles. This is kind of a complicated scenario for the car. Lots of curbs, lots of everything. Let's see what happens. Oh, and bumpy roads. Okay, it's waiting for traffic. That car horn behind me was a cat. A cat was trying to cross the road, and the car was not happy.
Make a U-turn at Polynesian Isle Boulevard to stay on West Erlo Brunson Memorial Highway.
So we are pulling a U-turn, okay?
Now make a U-turn at Polynesian Isle Boulevard.
Nice. This is going to be a straight-on video. I'm no editing, just straight through. Can the car do a U-turn here? We'll see. And my feet are not on the pedal. I do like stretching them out here. Oh, nice and stretchy. But I'll keep my feet up here. It's doing everything. I have driven a little over 5,000 miles full self-driving so far. Zero issues except for the Kia Center. Anytime there's a concert and I have to pick somebody up, it's multi-layered interstate, so there'll be high, this bottom road, then there's bridges and stuff like that surround it, and sometimes the passengers are down here on ground level and you're up high and it thinks you've arrived, but you haven't arrived. You're there, but you're just above them 50 feet and you have to work your way around. So sometimes it messes up with that, but the GPS messes up with that also. So oh my God, to shoot one long normal video or one non-edited video, it takes a while for these stoplights to change. Here we go. Let's will it pull a U-turn? And it is. Splendid. I'm really curious when we get in the parking lot if it's going to find a parking spot. So everybody's heading to Disney. Behind us, it looks like we have some pretty okay traffic situations here. All we got is us in a bus. Us in a bus. And the car moved over. To pass the bus. Not bad. Good job. There's a bicyclist. The car sees it. Yeah, this isn't the most high-tech video I've ever made. Actually, none of them have been very good, but this is probably, to me, one of the most interesting. Just due to the fact there's so many YouTube videos out there showing how bad full self-driving is when they're not even actually using full self-driving. So it looks like we got this stoplight, maybe another one, and then we are going to be turning left. So we're going to have to get, the car's going to have to know to get in that lane, pull into a parking lot, and hopefully find a parking spot. Let's make it that way. Dun, dun, dun. So many cars. I swear our traffic lights here in the Orlando area take forever. But like the gentleman said in that one video, it was like there were certain things in our lives we never thought we'd see. We never thought we would see this. And we never thought we'd ever talk to a computer, AI, you know. But no. We got AI, we can talk to AI now. We can talk to our phones, talk to OpenAI, ChatGPT, and now we also have full self-driving cars.
In 500 feet, turn left to stay on West Erlo Brunson Memorial Highway.
There, you heard her talk.
Now turn left to stay on West Erlo Brunson Memorial Highway.
You can see it's turning left. It's going to pull in over here. I have no idea where this auto parts store is. No oncoming traffic, so it's going to go ahead and go and pull into the
now
frontage
turn
road.
Right to stay on West Erlo Brunson Memorial Highway.
And
now
there it is.
Turn left.
Auto, what is that? I can't even read. My eyes are so bad. Advanced Auto Parts. It's pulling into the driveway. Is it going to find parking?
Now turn right onto West Erlo Brunson Memorial Highway. Now your destination is on the left.
It is. It's parking. Okay, let's watch this. Watch the screen. See what it does. It's backing up. It's going to pull in between these two cars. Is it going to pull forward and find a four? It is. It's going to find a... Where is it going? Where are you going, car? Okay, this is weird. Let's pick this spot right here. So you have to actually pick your spot. It's doing it now. Okay, this is interesting. It's something I've never done before. It's it arrives, it's turning, it's doing everything, and it is parking. Boy, this is like a 4-point turnaround. It picked the hardest spot. But you know what? It did it. It did it. Ta-da, we're done. We are done. To me, it's very impressive. It's very impressive. I as for a rideshare person, it's great. But I've been seeing so many reports on the new Cybercab thing in Austin, you know, limited. They only brought, you know, specific YouTubers in and media that love Tesla or are big Elon fans, which I'm not. But and to ride in this new car, right? But that car and this car, basically the same, except, you know, not. It's obviously because some of the videos I've seen where the mistakes were like the car would phantom brake with nothing in front of it or do weird things. And I just have a hard time believing that it's actually doing all that, because like I said, 5,000 miles, I've never had a hard brake or a phantom brake. I've never had it turn where it wasn't supposed to. I've always had it stop. It's been pretty amazing. And I'm sure my story isn't the only one where this thing is incredible. Yeah, I just can't imagine. Let's say you're a 90-year-old person, you have you can't drive anymore, your eyes are bad, and you need to go to the store. All you got to do is get in your car, talk to it, and say, take me to Walmart. And the car just takes you to Walmart. This car right now that I'm driving in can do that. I mean, you could be blind. I don't even feel I need to be sitting in the seat. I trust this so much now. But, there are those times where you think a little bit, oh man, it's going to mess up. Put your hands on the steering wheel. But nothing ever really happens. It's really safe so far. We'll see. I still monitor. You're supposed to monitor. There is a camera for monitoring your eyes and stuff to make sure you don't look away for 5 minutes, or not really 5 minutes, but maybe 30 seconds. You can look away for about 30 seconds, and then you'll get a blue warning up here that says, hey, you should be paying attention to the road, and then you turn your head. But you don't have to touch anything. So yeah, I really enjoy full self-driving. I think the news media is giving electric cars, self-driving, AI, and all this other tech that we're moving towards in the future a really bad rap. And I think they're trying to frighten people. And that's what the news does, right? It tries to frighten you. That's and then they can guide how society goes because people get scared. All I can say is, don't be. It's okay. We got to advance as a society, and this is the next evolution. And I can tell you, I'm in for it. I'm in for it. Until the next time, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys from down the road, or wherever the car takes us, maybe off-road. Peace.